The #1 movie on Netflix this past weekend is Anyone But You. It has everything. Sydney Sweeney's, Tom Cruise co-stars, and a one-hit wonder from 20 years ago. And before we get into the review, hit up my buddies over at CALDERALab.com, makers of the Body Bar, the absolute best soap that I bet Glen and Sydney wish they used during the making of this movie. You can save 15% at checkout with my promo code FRY15. B, Sydney Sweeney is in a rush to use the restroom at a trendy coffee shop that has a contrived excuse to deny her. So onlooker Ben, Glen Powell, overhears this and pretends to be her husband, ordering coffee for her be getting bathroom access. Is this just part of the routine in a shithole city loaded with homeless and justice shoppers? Because it doesn't happen where I live. After a fun night together, B dips out of Ben's apartment because social norms. But later comes back and overhears Ben completely denying being into her. Hey, I'm taking Ben's side on this. She left, he has every right to coach himself up. 6 months later at a bar, B's sister and Ben's friend are engaged, and that means destination wedding in Australia with B and Ben forced to commingle. Sydney Sweeney is not the most convincing actress. In fact, she knows exactly why she's here and she's proud to show you. But have you guys noticed that she has this weird voice? It's like the opposite of projecting, as if somehow she is talking through her nose and back out the back of her head.
Convincing enough?
Am I the only one weirded out that we have someone starring in a rom-com born in 1997? Did this genre skip a whole generation? When exes are invited, B and Ben put on the charade of being an item, and this will somehow convince their exes to come back to them? Yeah, you've seen this before, and you know where this is going. On the surface, Anyone But You appears to be a trope-laden throwback rom-com. Does looking at this read gross-out comedy? The anteater normalizing theft, enough F-bombs to turn the tide in Gaza. And that's just a sample of things. I guess we are just not making movies anymore of consideration of airing them on basic cable. Those days are over. But despite being a rom-com for theatrical release in 2023 shot digitally, Anyone But You looks worthy. Shot on a large format RE, and I'm obliged to point out the use of a real helicopter. Grossing over $200 million on a $25 million budget for an original property in an all-but-dead genre is nothing to scoff at. That's over 4 times the gross of the year's only other rom-com, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. Yeah, she's still getting married, I guess. Look, I didn't find anything particularly charming or endearing, nor did I laugh, and there probably isn't anything in this film to make a meme over. I give Anyone But You 2 out of 4 stars.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.